Hello friends. Today we are going to make lobia curry, and this is going to be prepared in a red curry paste. So for that we'll be preparing a red curry paste, and that curry paste is so versatile that you can use it to prepare even rajma, chole, or as a matter of fact matar paneer. So let's just enter this kitchen and see what all we need. Now in this cooker, what I'm taking is I've taken 3 tablespoons of oil, and I've added cumin seeds. Once it's hot and it starts to crackle, I'm going to add in the onion paste. I've taken 1 onion and I've nicely mixed it in the mixer so that it forms a paste. I'm going to add that in this oil. Medium flame. Now what I'm going to do is I'll take some pods of garlic and an inch of ginger, and I'm going to grind it. Now you can see that the onions are turning brown. Once it is brown, what you need to do is just add in the ginger and garlic paste. And fry it properly till you get that aroma of ginger and garlic. I can get the aroma, nice aroma of garlic. I can smell that, and ginger. So this is an indication that it is being cooked. So you won't have that raw taste of ginger and garlic. It's being cooked. Keep on stirring regularly in between because it has a tendency to stick at the base. In these type of gravies, you need to add in a little bit more oil. Extra oil is needed because these gravies usually tend to stick at the base. And it fries properly if you have good quantity of oil. So now I think it is almost done. Just 2 more minutes. Now it's done. What I'm going to do is I've pureed 3 medium-sized tomatoes, and I'm going to add that to this and mix it properly and cook it. You need to cook it at the medium flame for 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes, till the time the tomatoes are properly cooked and you can see little oil oozing out at the top. Keep on stirring in between so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. Now the beauty of this gravy is this gravy can be used into anything. You can either make lobia, you can either make rajma or chola using this gravy. As a versatile gravy which can be used into many things. It is almost completely cooked. Now it's not even sticking to the base. It's easily coming out, and I can mix it very easily. And I can see that oil, little oil floating at the top. So this is an indication that my onions and tomatoes are properly cooked. My masala is properly cooked. Okay. Now I need to add in some spices. I'm going to add in some kasuri methi. It gives a very nice aroma and taste to your gravy. And then the normal general spices I'm going to add in. Salt according to your taste. Turmeric powder. And red chili powder. If you have coriander, if you enjoy and have coriander powder, you can also add in that. At the moment I don't have coriander powder, so I'm not adding it. And later on when it's cooked, I'm going to add in garam masala. I'm not going to put it here, otherwise my gravy would turn dark. So I don't like that. Now, it's almost done. Now I am going to cook today is lobia. I have soaked this lobia overnight and I've washed it in the morning. So I'm just going to add this. If not lobia, you can even add in rajma or chole and enjoy this. Without adding water, just saute it for 5 minutes. Once done, now the purpose is that all the spices should actually mix up with the lobia, and little bit the spices needs to enter the lobia. So this again enhances the flavor of the vegetable if you do this. Now I'm going to add in water and added 1 cup of water approximately. Now I'm going to cover it and give it at least 3 to 4 whistles. I'll give it first whistle on high flame and then I'm going to reduce it to medium flame and give at least 3 whistles. Okay. Now it's been 3 whistles. Now I've put the flame off and it has rested for 5 minutes. Yes, my gravy is good. Very nice. The consistency is as per I needed. Now in case masala, and then off it is ready to be enjoyed. So you can enjoy this vegetable, and do let me know your feedback if you enjoy it, and please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you.